Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I would give you a little tour around the farm that I'm working at. I'm working at a farm about an hour west of Grand Prairie in Alberta, Canada. It's called First Nature Farms and it is certified organic. And it is also a livestock farm, so lots of animals. I'm also working as a volunteer through Workaway, which I've mentioned in my previous video. So if you want to learn more about Workaway, I will link it right up here. So yeah, let me give you a little tour around and introduce you to all the animals. So I'll first introduce you to the dairy cows. We have Zorka. She is pretty friendly. She likes food more than anything else. So if you have food, she'll be your best friend. She's pretty friendly, but also like pretty sassy. She's definitely the boss out of all of them. She takes everyone's food. She's also pregnant, if you can see. She's due anytime this month. So we're not milking her right now because we're letting her get ready for her baby. So yeah, you can kind of see on the sides that she's pregnant. And this is the second dairy cow. This is Clara. She doesn't like me that much. I don't think she likes anyone that much. We are milking her right now. She just had a baby. This little guy, since he is a boy, he will go with all the beef cattle when he's big enough, but right now he's still getting breastfed. Okay. So Clara's very sassy. We milk her every day. Right now, again, I'm trying to bond with her, but she really doesn't like me. And then this little girl, this is Harriet. She is about a year old. She is my favorite. Definitely the friendliest out of all them. She was an orphan, so she was bottle fed, so she is super friendly. And here we have the ducks and the chickens. They always travel in a little pack together. So cute, just living their best lives. Then we got some chickens. This is the chicken house. There's no chickens in here right now. These are their little houses that they lay eggs in, but since it's the winter and it's cold, they haven't been laying many eggs. This is their little feeder, and they all chill up on these bars. Alright, so about like a 15-minute walk from the farmhouse and the dairy cows is the pigs, which is like a huge operation here. This is probably the biggest chunk of our chores that we do every day. Just feeding the pigs, giving them water, maintaining the fence. Every second Sunday we round up the finisher pigs, about like 10 to 20 of them for slaughter. He does rotational grazing. I forget how often it is, but after a number of years he will move this entire area to another piece on his land. So all of this will get fertilized for a few years, which is great because we do not have to do any poop scooping for any of the animals because it all works as fertilizer, which is great for the soil. So yeah, let me show you the different pigs that we have here and kind of the setup. So these are all the dry sows. So these are all females, various ages, but they're all at birthing ages. So they're all here to get pregnant. There is one boar and about 20 females. We got some straw for their houses today, so they are having a field day right now. So there's about 5 houses. And there's 2 sleeping in here. Hey buddy. The straw is great. They use it for bedding. It keeps them warm. They eat it. They absolutely love it. Jerry, the owner, always says the best thing that you can do for a pig is to give it some hay or some straw. Since these pigs are a little bit older, they're not that skittish. They're pretty good with people. Like, you can give them a little scratch. They're fine. Most of them don't mind it. They love you if you have food, but that's what I'm learning about all animals. They really just love you when you have food. So over this fence, we have, I forget the breed of pigs, but they're all imported and they are a different breed. Because those ones are Berkshire. These ones, I don't know. They are all female as well. And one boar in here too. So these ones are also at the age of having babies, except for 2 random ones that need to be moved. Hi. So next we have my favorite one, the nursing sows. So this is where the pregnant ladies get moved over to have their babies. So you'll see a lot of piglets running around here. So these are the nursing houses. So we have like 7 over here for 7 moms. So they each have their own, they can give birth, they can have their piglets in there. It's like more privacy for them, it's more comfortable. Oh, look. There's about 60 piglets right now, and they were all born like the first week that I got here. So there's one here, and then there's one there and one in the back, because they all had babies at different times. So these are the oldest babies, and those ones are a little bit younger, and the ones in the back haven't had their babies yet. If I get really lucky, I sit down, the piglets sometimes come to me to eat the feet off my boots. So the moms are usually okay if you touch their piglets or anything, but if one of the piglets squeals, the mom will charge you, so beware. So when we're opening the houses and they just had babies, we have to do it fast, because if you let too much cold air in, the babies will squeal and the mom will charge you. So we try not to pick up the piglets because they'll squeal. And sometimes if any of the moms hear a piglet squeal, doesn't matter which mom it is, they will charge you. So don't want that to happen. So that's all for the breeding pigs. And now we come down here, and these are the starters. So these are what the piglets used to be, and these ones are all about, it's peeing. These ones are all about 4 months old, I think. So when those piglets are weaned off at 2 months, they will come into here. So these ones are all pretty still skittish. They won't really let me get. Whenever you come in, they all stare at you and then watch. They'll all just run away from you like crazy. And next we have the growers. So these pigs are in between the stage of the starters and the finishers. I think there's about 60 pigs in here right now. These are the finishers. So they have like a pen up here with one trough in it, and then this is kind of a loading ramp. So when we round them up, or wrangle them, when we wrangle pigs, I guess, to send them to the slaughterhouse, he will back the truck up here in the trailer and then open the trailer from the back, and then we don't feed them in the morning, so then they're really hungry when we get out here, and we will feed them in the trough to kind of get them in, close the gate, and then slowly try to get them to go up the ramp and haul them into the trailer. Sad, but reality of farming. And there's only 2 left over there. So actually tomorrow or the next day we'll probably be opening the electric fence over there, and we'll let all of the growers in there, and they'll become the new finishers. And that's how the cycle goes. We'll move them over slowly. And all of the pigs that I just showed you, except for that one group, they're all Berkshire pigs, which I think is a British breed of pig. Then one of my favorite pigs, this is Pino. He got imported in, he's a boar. This is Booba or Bubba. It's a friend of the owner's, and she's ready to be bred. So her owners brought her over, and her and Pino are spending a couple weeks together, hoping to get her pregnant. So that's why they're in here right now. And these are the red wattles. They're all sleeping right now, so I don't want to wake them up. But they are really cool looking pigs. They are kind of a burgundy color, a burgundy orange. They have 2 little things that hang from their chin. Since they're a separate breed from the Berkshire, he wants to keep them all together. So there's a couple nursing homes in here, and then a normal home too. So that is all of the pigs here. I don't even know how many there is in total. You know, the reality is they do turn into pork, most of them, but the thing that I love about getting the experience to work on an organic livestock farm is seeing how the animals are treated and knowing that they're treated so well. We eat meat from the farm and we drink raw milk from the cows. So it's a really, really authentic and cool and important experience if you are a meat eater to help raise the animals, see how they're treated when you're eating that meat. It's just like a way better connection. As I mentioned in my videos before, I was a pescatarian for the last year, so it's been a really cool experience. I'm obviously eating meat again, but I'm loving having the experience to see how they're raised. I know exactly where my meat's coming from. I'm literally helping raise my meat every day, so it's been such an amazing experience. This is where all of us stay. So right now there is 4 woofers, including myself and the owner Jerry that lives here as well. And there also is a ton of cattle. The most majestic looking animals, bison. 2 donkeys. The most lovable, adorable cats. And the cutest pup, Figaro. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and getting a sneak peek at what working at an organic livestock farm can look like. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. New little baby. They're so big.
I know, it's crazy to think she had that in her stomach the whole time, right?
Right?
She does already look
slimmer.
not as wide.